Yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Coming out with it, it's Callaway. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl trip. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. And now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams had taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a good.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Finds his man down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Just ran over it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. They've been running it, but now the pass. Big fella moving. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you don't usually say that very often. The strong safety with the sack. Usually a guy you spin down in the box, but you could tell he knew what was going on, diagnosed the play, saw he had an opportunity to go get that quarterback, and he went and got it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. Tight end now in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's reeled in. It's Bohannon. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. He leaves it with his back. Finding open areas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Reed. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Bohannon. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on third and short. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Wants to return it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quickly out to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Looking for a man. It's Salter. The short hands. It's Miller. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Buffaloes will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. With the catch, it's Hayes. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. He'll sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls it in. It's Hayes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bohannon. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Bohannon. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. Touchdown, Green Wave. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the extra point is good. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Oh, what a cut. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And the Buffaloes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air. It's Salter. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Hayden. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check on the stats so far. We move into the second. Let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Buffaloes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to pass. The screen, he can go. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Gonna swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
All right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the grab close to the logo. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Hand off from the shotgun. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Dropping back, it's Salter. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this... And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The play-action fake. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The green wave in a world of hurt on third and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 35, he's loose. He gets awfully close to the first down, but I think he's going to be just a hair short. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner is stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Made a defender miss. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Preston. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll take it himself. And he
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation, nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass, it's Salter. Makes the catch, it's Miller. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Frisco Bowl. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Frisco Bowl.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Throws for the tight end. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
On the move. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Salter. Floats it out in space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Punch it out of the air. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sure hands, it's Miller. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Working the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on second and goal. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And the defense just has to do a better job in coverage in that situation. Down close to the goal line, you know it's going to be man coverage. You just have got to do a better job sticking on your guy. And the defender just simply got beat.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward when that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. Snagged in the middle, it's Reed. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Salter. That's caught, it's Miller. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Catch in the middle, it's Atkins. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Off play action on 1st down. Got his man to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Dropping back, it's Salter. Gets it out fast. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Williams.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The kick is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the middle. It's McClure. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Tulane right back to the line.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bohannon. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that was a big play. They say games come down to just a handful of plays, and with a chance to tie the game here in the fourth quarter, they missed the opportunity, clanking that one off the post.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Fires on the move. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. As this offense tries to drain the clock, take the play clock down to a fraction of a second. Don't give the defense an inch to breathe. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Punt is in the air. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Preston. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Line getting set on 2nd down. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's McClure. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Preston. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Turner. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. just keep slinging it. Oh, they're after him. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Picked off to stop the threat. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it when this panicking ever really helped. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.